Everybody, it's Invicta. It's time to know that you can run here the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Monday, Mosh Pit. Man, oh man, what a fun start to the week it was yesterday. We did have another video across 3,000 likes, which now puts us at only 8 away from the worst run of the Repentance era redo, which has currently been very close. At the time of this recording, it is neck and neck with episode 757 and 1068, and I mean neck and neck. This crosses all platforms, including the Google submission form that I did post on the Discord. So it's close enough to where we might have to do a face-off between those two episodes. Right now, it looks like 1068 is currently leading by a little bit, but it's so hard to tell, especially with the Google votes, because it is neck and neck. It's impossible for me to know exactly how many votes were cast for each choice on the YouTube feed. It just shows the total amount. So either way, thank you for making it possible. I'll keep you all updated on that. Here's your meme slash moshpet slash anniversary of the day, submitted here by longtime submitter Retro Prime. Title thread was watching Sin with Ollie, and then they also said today is my 10th wedding anniversary, and we'll be celebrating with a bottle of bubbly and a movie once the kids are in bed. But until then, I'm in the gaming room for the daily Invicta video. Ollie the Collie is with me as always, and then our little heart emoji. So congratulations, Retro Prime, on your 10th wedding anniversary. Definitely something to admire and respect. And also, of course, thank you very much for being a contributing member, a longtime contributing member to the Mosh Pit. This episode goes out to you, your significant other. We have Mr. Mega, Alpha Sierra, Charlie Sierra, Zulu Papa, X-Ray Zulu. Oh my God, what is this shot speed? Well, we've got Berserk, which is going to help us out in the early game. We also have Mr. Mega, of course, which is excellent. But man, what is this shot speed? No, we cannot. Right now is not the time for Small Rock. We already have not great movement speed. I mean, the movement speed is not bad to start with, but this drops it down to very bad levels. Although we do need a Tears Up. Okay, so I'm gonna going with the trapdoor now. We have a lover's card, so we'll be able to get that back. We get a full heal here with less than 3. I don't care about damage that we take from Little Haunt. So, man, we are going to be tanky enough, I guess, to take Small Rock. We need the Tears Up for sure. The movement speed down it's not an end-all be-all situation right now, but as you just saw right there, it is going to increase the amount of damage we take by a pretty substantial amount. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use Berserk now because I'm tired of getting hit by these jerks, and we'll just try to extend Berserk as long as possible by killing things. I think you're gonna miss it though slightly. Yep, all right. We're gonna be able to get a Soul Heart at least from from Blue Famine, so that's fine. Yeah, this is always the risk of taking Small Rock, especially early on when we don't have amazing movement speed. I mean, 1.06 is not. That's a movement speed that I can live with, right? Like that's a movement speed that I normally wouldn't even have any worries about. But in this situation where we do have a speed down, there's a big difference between 0.86 and 1.06 in terms of functionality and being able and mobility, especially in Isaac, which of course ultimately leads to survivability, that is everything in Isaac. So mobility is king. But I am happy that we have Mr. Mega. That is very nice. That's a nice. I'm gonna go back and double check. I don't know where the those impressions come from. I can't even think of the name of the character right now. Why? Sacha Baron Cohen. What the heck? Anyway. There's no reason for us to bomb our way into the shop there except out of pure laziness. And I will get the treasure map here as well. Borat. I don't know why I can't think of Borat. I am going to be taking the coupon here, and then we can actually get the treasure map for free. The coupon's going to be very instrumental in helping us not only secure devil deals early on if we have a bad start to HP, which we technically don't right now, but I like the idea of the coupon because it also allows us to take shop items for free. And Curse the Blind. So this is a very punctual, very poignant situation to come up across with today's question of the episode from the Crawl 6 episode last Monday from Paul Staker or Paul Staker. Title of the comment was question for Sin. Knowing Sinvicta navigation, if you only had to choose one between the treasure map or the compass, which would you choose and why? 100%, no doubt about it, compass. Absolutely, there's no second guessing it. The compass will always be able to show you way more than the treasure map will. As much as I love the treasure map, and it does help with navigation because obviously we don't know where we're going for sure without a map, it does sort of point you in the right direction, but it's not always the end-all be-all. However, with the compass, on the other hand, that does allow you to see pretty much everything that's on the board. And on top of that, especially if you're looking for planetariums or if you're looking for special rooms or just in general like sack rooms, that sort of stuff, you don't have to worry about wondering where something is. And that's what the compass does. There was a Tendon Rock back there, which I am going to go back and get. So yeah, compass 100% of the time. That being said, though, I do like the treasure map. If you don't have any navigation, of course, having the compass is better than nothing, or having the treasure map is better than nothing. It does still, as you see right here, I can infer exactly where I need to go when it comes to the direction of the boss. You can basically just kind of triangulate, say, or maybe not triangulate, but you can roughly assume where you need to go based on the starting position of Isaac on any given floor. Right? It's not always going to be the furthest away from your starting room, but it normally is. Right? It's not there's very little exception to that rule, but there are occasional times where you get a map that just gets a wild hair about it and decides to spawn like the boss like two maybe even one floor away from you, which is really strange when it happens. This is going to be good for Quince here. A great question. I do like the sort of like either or questions that we get for the questions of the episode. Look at Quince absolutely destroying double champion Red Monstro. Get out of here, Monstro. The box. What's in the box? Speaking of planetarium, we get this telescope lens. Sure. Might as well. I mean, I would normally not even care about that item. However, in this case, when we do have the compass early, or when we do have the treasure map early on, we don't have to worry about. You know, we can basically see. I'll show you in a moment. Let's see what kind of devil deals we got here. We got Old Brimmy and Guppy's Head. Yeah, we still go with the coupon though. Yeah. So as you saw right there, we were able to take a W item for free, which is very nice. Now, one thing I was talking about or stuttering through when I was trying to figure out how to get past those spikes, but also talking about how it's still useful to take the telescope lens as long as you have some kind of navigation, is because of the simple fact that you can look at a map and see where you've been and where you've not been. Very, very easily and quickly, you can assume whether or not there's going to be a special room there or not, as well, judging by the size of the room. Right, if it's not a regular square room like we are in right now, chances are it's either going to be a curse room or it's going to be nothing. But it sure as heck is not going to be a planetarium. If we end up getting something like, I mean, the compass obviously would be nice, but the mine would also be good. That we don't need to worry about the treasure map. But still, treasure map, it keeps you focused. It keeps you on the straight and narrow. Exactly tells you where you need to go for the boss. We know that the boss is going to be to the southeast. That's all we care about. That's all we need to know. I didn't want to pick up that Rotten Heart, but we did anyway. It was right next to the exit of the last floor, which is not that big of a deal. Get blank card. We don't know what card this is here. Magician. I mean, blank card's fine, I guess, but it's not particularly all that interesting to me. Okay, game. Get it. All right, so we got the piggy bank here. That's going to take the place of us not having the swallowed penny, which is fine. Regular secret room's here, by the way. And of course, Quince, if you didn't know what Quince was, is that first item that we picked up in our first item room on the first floor. Lots of firsts there. And basically, whenever we kill an enemy... Really? That is shocking that the secret room is not there. That is like a 95% secret room wall. Wow. I can't believe that the secret room's there. Okay, so the secret room spawned in a very weird spot if it's not there. This wall right here is almost guaranteed. I'm talking 95%. I am shocked that it's not there. I don't remember what I was saying now. Oh yeah, Quince. Whenever we kill an enemy, it's going to spawn a random familiar in the spot that we killed the enemy in. And as you saw against the red champion Monstros, they can get out of control in a hurry. Add PH Dizzle? Nah, not this time. I could have and should have gone back to the shop and at least gotten something for free with the coupon. There's no reason to waste that full charge like that, so that's my bad. That is definitely my dang on that. I don't know if this is a special room up to the northwest, so I am going to go take a look at it. Little Brimmy going to help us out here with its unlimited range. Go back and just check here. Okay, so that's our curse room. I see, Abel, what you're doing right now is exactly why I don't like you. Abel was shooting directly at us, and that was making me mistake it for enemy shots. And I almost ran into that spider thinking that I needed to dodge that shot. I like getting Robo Baby, though. Robo Baby, Seraphim, Lil Brimmy, anything that you can get like that from Quince is huge. Boil Baby is okay, I guess. At least Boil Baby does a large amount of damage if the enemy is dumb enough to sit right on top of him. Yeah, except right there, as you see there, Boil Baby does the same thing that Abel does, where it shoots shots that you just really can't tell if it's yours or not. But it is nice to just summon a conga line of DPS that you can control. That's the nice thing about most of the followers you get from Quince is that you can control when they fire, where they fire. Man, Candy Heart. Definitely down for Candy Heart. We have no way of getting rid of our red hearts right now, but if we do manage to find some way to do it, we are going to be sitting pretty. Ourselves a Bomba. I'm just looking for the shop, aka the Tienda. I mean, like, restock is fine, but it's not something I care about too much. We could get everything here. It's 5, 10, 17. I don't want to use 2 full charges on a shop that I don't really care about. I'm going to wait for a second because using the coupon is meant for this devil deal that we have coming up, assuming that we get one here. I'm gonna blow up the keeper just so we have the increased chance of getting a devil deal here. I don't want to miss this one. Yeah. You used to be on our good side, fortune telling machine, not anymore. We used to look forward to you. Now it's just pain. Guardian Angel doing some good blocking there. Got marbles, which... we get Guppy's Tail, Contract from Below. 2 fantastic items for us. Okay, so we basically have a 1 in 3 shot to hit. We have a 33% chance for us to hit Contract from Below or Guppy's Tail if I take one and then not take the other. Gaming Conception, I mean, we could do worse there. Yeah, we absolutely won Contract from Below. Now, we go back into the shop. Then we can take... we can bring this down to essentially... let's see, we take 1, 2, It'd be a 33% chance to get restock here. Or I could do this. Still a 33% either way. So let's buy the key because obviously we're going to need keys and we didn't get it. All right. I'm not too torn up about that though because restock's just kind of meh. Another thing that you have to remember about restock, and unless they change this in Repentance, I don't remember if they have or not, but I believe if you use the coupon in a store, even though you have restock, it will not give you another pedestal there. I could be wrong about that though. Revelations wouldn't be too terrible. You can manage to get something like car battery or something like that. That would be good. Contract from below. Already working overtime here. I love it. Now, Candy Heart is an item that I would love to get some benefit out of. Essentially, what Candy Heart does, it will give you a... Boy, well, we can guarantee that we get Incubus for free, so let's go ahead and take Goat Head. Wow, we just got Guppy, too. Holy moly. Once in a blue moon, you actually get the Guppy transformation that you hope for. Now, this is rare for me because normally if I take one red chest and I get teleported to the Devil Deal, I don't normally go back and finish the other 2 red chests, especially on a mediocre stat run right now, but that was pretty amazing. So now we have options to go get the Book of Revelations, but I'm not going to go take it yet. Reason being is because I want to make sure that we don't get a horseman for our boss. So we're going to get another soul heart here and a whole bunch of bombs. Profit half of a soul heart thanks to the matchstick, or matchbook, I mean. So we need to go find the boss here. But yeah, that is, and there's our planetarium. So, and I was actually incorrect. Apparently, you can get skinny planetariums. So I was wrong on the second floor there. Curious, baby. Oh man, now we are cooking. Curious. I mean, our movement speed is still trash, but it's still better than it was. However, the bigger point is the fact that we can just run through rooms now, which is very, 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 very strong for safety and survivability here. And look at that, we get Black Candida as well. Holy moly, what is happening? Hey, look at that, we turned on the desire sensor, baby. I am going to take... What are you? Power card. The Black Candle now prevents us from ever getting a curse ever again on this run, which is nice. We don't have to worry about XL, don't have to worry about blind. Kind of hope that we're going to find the compass in there and just get full mapping, but this works. I mean, we kind of had almost have full mapping with us being able to just skip rooms now, thanks to Mercurius. Okay, so from a utility standpoint, survivability standpoint, we've stabilized quite a bit. We have a decent amount of HP. We're going to be able to get at least 2 more soul hearts out of the Book of Revelations. And on top of that, we know that we can take Incubus for free, which means that we don't have to use that HP for a Devil Deal. So, what I'm trying to say is that things are... We're now transitioning into a refocus, a reshaping of this run. We've taken care of some of the stuff that we've been having problems with in this run here. And now we can focus on stats, right? Now we need damage, now we need tears. Tears being the big one. This is our second how to jump in the level. Okay. Fair game. So, did you just forget that there was a library over here? I mean, I know we didn't touch it or anything, but like, come on now. Literally right here. Yeah, apparently I should have touched it. I'm not going to touch the Book of Revelations yet because, again, I want to get the soul heart, yada, yada, yada. We actually still have a chance A very good chance now we have Mercurius to get boss rush on this run of all things. You can believe it. The only room that we can't walk into is a boss room. We'll happily take an Eternal Heart. How? I guess we were over that little gap there for a moment. Arakar doing a big job here, helping us out with Sister's Abyss. So we successfully dodged the Horseman. We are going to get, unfortunately, we are going to get conjoined here, but that's fine because we got Incubus for free. Incubus at least gives us a little bit more firepower here, even though our tears rate is not great. And now we can take the Book of Revelations. We can use it once, use it twice, go into the shop and use it a third time. And then we're really going to have to hope that we can find a teleport card inside of the next floor. I'm going to stick... could stick with the Book of Revelations here. Or the coupon. Yeah, well, I think it's... Well... I guess we'll stick with the Book of Revelations, although I don't like it. Okay, so the reason why I was agonizing about that is because obviously I don't want my boss drops taken up by the Book of Revelations and taken up by a Horseman. But at the same time, we need to start getting some stats here. We've got Guppy. Guppy's a big one, obviously. So, you know, there's a little bit of leeway when we're talking about being able to kill things, but not much. We don't have time to stop here. We've got to find... We have to hope that the Fool card is on the way to Mom. Okay, there it is. Soul Heart, get our bombs back, go straight to Mom here. We got a Rotten Baby over there. Conjoined was contributed to by Quince, by the way. Quince, Little Brimmy, and now Incubus. Take the Polaroid. We have enough time to go in here. Satanic Bible, no thank you. So I wouldn't have used the coupon there anyway. And yeah, we are not taking Thunder Thighs. All right. Good. Good. This is a very good situation. Although we still can't get stats for the life of us. In fact, have we actually gotten a single stat up? Besides movement speed? No, we haven't. This is where Candy Heart needs to come in clutch here. Candy Heart's basically our only source of stats that we can get. Having 2 heart containers would be massive for us. Because we gain permanent stat ups every single time that we gain a red heart. As long as we pick up a red heart. But, unfortunately, we didn't get one. We got the blue map instead, which is fine. At least will prevent us from actually wasting bombs and stuff. Great block by Infamy. I actually got stuck in the doorway for a moment there. We get Chemical Peel, which I guess is this is the run that the game just wants us to just get all the random off second shots here. We got Sky. We have Sky. We've got Chemical Peel. And I mean, I guess Trinket Smelter, sure. Priestess is fine again. I wouldn't mind getting one more key. We're going through keys like crazy here because of Guppy's tail, but it's worth it whenever we've got Contract from Below. So when Contract from Below does proc, you're feeling good about it. Oh. Look at that. We got a damage up. Hallelujah. All right. So again, looking at the map, we don't have to guess exactly where we need to go here. I'm going to go into the secret room while we're... Might as well. We can just book it straight for the boss fight. We don't need to worry about using the Book of Revelations right now. Let me take that back. I don't want to use the Book of Revelations right now because I simply do not want to have a possible stat up, which have been very, very, very few and far between on this run, get usurped by a horseman. Until Chubb is the last enemy on the board, then we can use the High Priestess card. Or she can just die, too, from all the Guppy flies. Did get a Jesus Juice and a Krampus fight. Okay, so now we can go ahead and use the Book of Revelations. There is a dice room over here. Would I re-roll this run? Probably not. Hey, we did have Genesis yesterday and then ended up not using it, but that's a different run, though. You can't let the runs, what you did in one run, affect other runs. Gambler's fallacy right there. We get a Forget Me Now, which would be good value. If we can, I mean, we're guaranteed to get another Devil Deal here, so got a luck up. I really wish we had one more HP upgrade. Something you don't hear me say all that often, but it's because I want to maximize the value here with Candy Heart. Getting some good keys. We're back up to 5. It's good. Get 6. Yeah, so we can get another full charge here, which is fine. And we can use the 5 room for Forget Me Now. We can also go into the Curse room. We might as well, because we just got a whole plethora of HP. Courtesy of those mini charges. If our shot speed wasn't so doo-doo as well, we would also be kind of sitting a little bit prettier. Okay, so we have a very good amount of HP here. Got a golden key, might as well. Oh, mama. Teleport meta, baby. Let's go. Gotta love it. All right, so we've got the crooked, or not the crooked, but the cursed penny. So what that will do is that will allow us to teleport randomly every single time we pick up a coin. And you just don't know where it's going to take you. That is the heart and strength of teleport meta. The reason why I like it is just because of the wackiness that you get to go through. Excuse me? Oh, we have Black Candle! No! The one time that Black Candle is working against us. Damn. Oh, well. Well, ideally, what would happen is every single time we pick up a coin, we would teleport randomly. Unless if you have Black Candle, because it is a cursed item, and Black Candle stops all curses. So technically speaking, we could have taken Cursed Eye, but I still don't want to, because I just don't like the charge-up shots. No me gusta. No mas. No bueno. That would have been fun though to do and hit by red poop. Excuse me? That was a Mr. Mega Bomb game. Yeah, see, that right there is why I would love to have an additional HP Red Heart container in order for us to gain these stat ups that we're missing here. We also need to stop taking damage now, all right? It's gotten to the point where, yes, we do have Mercurius, but we have Guppy, but we do not have the facilities to take bad damage in every single room. So let's try to shore that up a little bit here, Brain. We got little Abba Dabba Ding Dong through Cammy Conception, by the way, from taking so much damage. Which originally was the reason why I didn't mind taking so much damage, but that was, we've taken a little bit more unintentional damage than I would like. So speaking of Abba Dabba Ding Dong, we get Abba Dabba Ding Dong, which I am going to take, which pretty much, and it seals the deal that we're just not going to use Candy Heart. And there are, I mean, we've had it in the past. There are situations where Candy Heart is just an absolute... Should do full clears on this floor here to make up for all the lost HP that we've lost. Another damage upgrade here thanks to Mom's Ring. So HP upgrades are what we are needing now. Damage upgrade for Mom's Ring is pretty nice. We get the Latch Key, which is good because it does give us a Soul Heart. I'm sure we will somehow stupidly lose by floating on into red poop or something like that. This is the nice thing about Mercurius, that it allows us to pick and choose our battles as well. Like, this room is not a fun room to be fighting in. Squeezy finally getting a Tears upgrade and 2 more Soul Hearts. And even though this would ruin our Polaroid invincibility, I still would take an HP upgrade here. Ourselves a Yave. One of them, they're Yaves. A Bomba. Little chest is kind of... That's a little chest, you know. Well, Eve is going to just spawn a whole swarm of E-Bizzles. There's a lot of visual doo-doo going on right now on the screen. And Sulfur would be nice. I mean, this would give us Leviathan, but the sheer cost of the amount of HP, we would basically be getting 3 HP back, or 2 HP back. So we would spend 4 heart containers to get Leviathan and flying, which that would take us down to, we would be at 5, essentially 5 HP, which... I don't think it's worth it. I mean, Leviathan does give you a damage up, but it doesn't give you tears up or anything. And our damage is already pretty secure, so I'm fine with that, without it. All right, so again, there's no question as to where Isaac is. Even though we can't see the map exactly, thanks to not having the compass, we can still infer exactly... roughly where we need to go. I'm gonna get rid of these candle shots so we can do that. Chest has to get out of my way, but Hierophant, oh baby, look at that. Back up to full hearts. And so now we don't have to really worry about doing full clears here. We can just go right to Isaac. I don't think Isaac's over here. It doesn't take very long to check. We would see the boss icon if he was over there. Just say nope to all these rooms here. And really the beauty of Mercurius is going to be shown in the chest, allowing us to actually skip the boss rooms and just go straight for Blue Baby. Trying to back off a little bit from Isaac because I want to maximize our damage with Lump of Coal. As you see here, it's very difficult with the shot speed being so not good. And we really, with minimal, honestly, with minimal stats that we've been getting up here on this run, it's been smooth sailing, mostly thanks to Guppy. We'll take Sack Dagger. Probably don't need my little unicorn. I will take Tooth and Nail. Yeah, we can just have ourselves a nice, relaxing trip right to Blue Baby. Who needs to clear stuff when you can just run straight to your end goal? Sprint to the finish line is what we're doing. Now, we do have to actually clear this room here, which I am going to go check to see what's inside of that secret room as well. You see there, it doesn't really take a whole lot of time. Oh, never mind. We still have no Bombas. Well, that's all right. We're going to get a very easy-peasy walkthrough win here. Thanks to Mercurius, but mostly Guppy. And, yeah, with minimal damage upgrades, I'd say, we did an excellent job at dealing with everything the game threw at us. Got very fortunate on that early Guppy transformation. I feel good about that. So thank you for watching, everyone. Have a happy Monday. What a good start to the videos this week. If you enjoyed this video and want to support my channel, make sure you click the like button, leave a comment down below. It's the best way to support my channel. It's totally free and takes less than a second to do. You just tap the thumbs up button and that is it. Thank you to those of you who continue to do so after all this time. I cannot stress enough how much I appreciate you all for that kind of support. And again, go check out the Sinvicta subreddit, check out the Sinvicta Discord, places where you can post your memes of the day, get active in the community as well. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. I'd like to thank some patrons of mine like Ham Solo, Alyssa, and Vernon James Ely. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.